Hi everyone, my name is Adenike. You're welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial today, I'm going to show you how to cut and sew this beautiful short pant with two side pockets, elastic waistband and drawstring. This is the Ankara fabric that I'm using for the tutorial today. It's one of the African print. So what I have here is 2 yards. To know the amount of fabric putting on foot for this beautiful short pant, I'm going to divide my hip into 4. Add 1 inch extra to it for ease, and I'm going to add another 3 inches to it for my crotch extension. So mind you, I'm going to cut my front part first. Let me quickly fold it and show you how to draft and cut it. Now I'm done cutting my front part out. I said I'm dividing my hip into 4. My hip is 48 inches divided by 4 give me 12 inches plus 1 inch extra for ease, that is 13 inches, and plus 3 inches extra, that is 16 inches altogether. So what I have here now is 16 inches on fold, and the length of my pant is 22 inches. So I have more than enough. Now I'm going to start by rolling out my starting point of 0.5 inch, and it's also for my waist joining allowance. Now I'm going to make use of 1.5 inch for my elastic waistband. So that 1.5 inch is what I'm going to place on this line. Now make sure you place it on this line before measuring all the necessary measurements. So now I'm going to measure the length of my short pant out, which is 22 inches, and I'm going to connect it to form a straight line. Having done that, I'm going to place that 1 inch for my elastic waistband on this line. Always do that to make your measurement accurate, please. And measure out my hip line. So I'm using 9 inches for my hip line. Add extra 1 inch to it to make it high a bit on the waistline. If you don't want that, you can just ignore it. After measuring out, I'll just connect it. After rolling out my hip line, I'm going to place my tape measure like before and measure out my crotch line. To get my crotch line, I'm going to divide my hip into 4, and I'm going to add 1 inch to it to make it high a bit on the waistline. If you don't want, like I said before, you can just ignore it. So my hip is 48 inches divided by 4 will give me 12 inches plus 1 inch is 13 inches. So that is what I'm marking out, and I'll go ahead and connect it. So after connecting my crotch line, I'm going to measure 2 inches downward from my thigh line and connect to form a straight line. Now from my folded edge here, I'm going to measure quarter of my hip plus 1 inch ease on my hip line. I'm going to do the same thing on my waistline, do the same thing on my crotch line and connect. Now for my crotch extension, I will go ahead and divide quarter of my hip into 4 like so. Do that on the tape measure to make it accurate, just like this. After folding quarter of my hip into 4, I'll just place it like this to draw out my crotch extension for the front part. And I'll go ahead and connect it with the cuff side of my ruler just like this. Having done that, I'm going to measure what I have here all together and divide it by 2 for me to get the center of my short pant, which is here. So I'll continue to find the midpoint till I reach the bottom part and connect. Now on my thigh line, my thigh circumference is 26 inches. I'm dividing it by 2, that will make it 13 inches. I'm going to add extra 1 inch for ease to it, making 14 inches. I'm going to divide that 14 inches into 2, making 7 inches. So I'll go ahead and place that 7 inches on the center line like so, and mark it out on both sides just like this. From here to here is now 14 inches. So having done that, I'll go ahead and connect like so. So after connecting, what I have here on my thigh line is what I'm going to place on the bottom part of my short pant. I have 14 inches on my tie line. I'll just place that 7 inches like so and mark 7 inches on both sides, making 14 inches altogether. After doing so, I'll go ahead and connect like so. And after connecting, I'll go ahead and cut it out. So after cutting, this is what I have. So I'll go ahead and place another fabric for the back part. Here is another fabric for the back part, as you can see. Then I'm going to place my front on it like so. I'm making sure I have 2 inches up here, 3 inches here on the crotch side, and 1 inch on the side here. So I'll go ahead and extend the crotch line on the back part, just like this, from the front to the back part. So on the crotch line on the back part, I'm going to measure 3 inches outward like so and mark it. On the tie line, I'm going to mark 2 inches. And on the full length of my short pant, I'm marking 2 inches as well. So I'll go ahead and connect it like so. Now from my crotch cuff here, I'm going to measure 2.5 inches upward like so. And up here, I'm going to measure 2 inches on the back part. Measure it upward. So I'll go ahead and connect like so. Just watch as I'm connecting it. So from here now, I'm going to connect it slightly to meet the waistline on the front part. So on this side, I'm going to measure 1 inch from the waistline till the down part and connect. After connecting, I'll go ahead and cut it out. After cutting, I'll put my back aside for me to cut out pocket side on the front part. So from the side here on the waistline, I'm going to measure 2 inches inward and measure 7 inches downward. I'll go ahead and connect it like so. After connecting, this is the fabric for my pocket, as you can see, folded into 4 because I'm cutting the two together. I'm going to fold it into 4 like this. So what I have here now is 11.5 inches by 10 inches, as you can see. So I'm going to slash it into 2 like so. Open it up, place it on each other, and make sure the right side is facing each other like this. Place the front on it like so and cut the pocket side out. After cutting, this is what I have. So I'll go ahead and stitch the crotch part of the front part from here to this place with ½ inch. Just follow the shape you have there. I'll do the same thing on the back part. Stitch from the waist till I reach here with ½ inch. I'm done stitching the crotch. As you can see, this is my front part. I'm going to notch the crotch curve just to make it lay very well on the right side. And I'm going to do the same thing on the back crotch. So having done that, I'm going to open up my front part like so to the right side for me to stitch the pocket. I'm taking one out of the 2 pockets. Here's the right side. Place it on this side. Just make sure the right side is facing each other and stitch from the waist with ½ inch till I reach here. I'm doing the same thing on the second side. I'm done stitching the pocket, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and notch all the curvy area just like this. I'm going to do the same thing on the second part like so. And after notching all the curvy area, I open it up to the right side and top stitch on the pocket. Doing the same thing on the second side. I'm done top stitching, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and turn it to the wrong side like so. Just fold the pocket in like so and make sure the side is aligned like so. Fold it again like this and make sure all this side is aligned, is on a straight path like so. Haven't done that, let it align on the waist also and stitch here the bottom of the pocket with 1/2 inch. So I'm using pin to secure it for me to avoid unnecessary stress. So all that I explained on this first pocket, I'm going to do it on the second one. I'm done with all that I explained. I've stitched the pocket, the bottom of my pocket. I'm going to turn it to the right side for me to place my back on it and stitch all the necessary area. See the pockets, as you can see, it's very nice and beautiful. So I'll go ahead and place my back on it like so. Let the right side face each other, please. And make sure the crotches are aligned on each other. Then you stitch from the center here to the first side with 1/2 inch and to the second side with 1/2 inch as well. Now I'm done stitching my crotch, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and stitch both sides and make sure the front side is aligned with the back side. Then stitch from the waist here to the bottom with 1/2 inch. I'm doing the same thing on the second side. I'm done stitching both sides, as you can see. I'll go ahead and turn it to the right side. Then I'm going to hem the bottom of it. Fold it with 2 inches that I added for it. Fold half at once, then fold 1.5 at second and hem it all round. I'm doing the same thing on the second leg. After that, I'm going to move on to the band. So to know the amount of fabric putting on fold or cutting out for the band, I'm going to measure my waist all round. So what I have all around my waist is 51 inches. I'm going to add 1 inch to it, making 52 inches. That is what I'm cutting out. And the length of my band is 1.5 inch plus 1/2 inch, making 2 inches. So I'll go ahead and cut it out now for you to see. Now I'm done cutting my band, as you can see, and I've added interfacing to it. So the length I have here now is 4 inches. On fold is 2 inches. So the length here now is 4 inches, as you can see. I folded 1/2 inch on both sides for my seam allowance, and if I fold it into 2 like so and measure it, it will be 1.5 inch. And the width here is 52 inches, like I said, 51 for the waistband, and that 1 inch is for my seam allowance. So now I'll go ahead and open it up like this and put it together. Put the 2 edges together like so. Make sure the right side is facing each other and stitch together with 1/2 inch. But I'm going to leave about 0.5 inch opening here for my rope. And here is the fabric for my rope, as you can see. The length of it is 2 inches, while the width is 73 inches. If you want it longer than this or shorter, that's your choice. So I'll go ahead and fold it like so on both sides and fold it again. Then I'm going to run a stitch from the first edge to the second edge. Now I'm done with all that I explained, and I left 0.5 inch opening here for my rope, as you can see. And this is my rope. I've stitched it like I said. So what's next now is to join my band to the waist. I'm going to start my stitching from the center front on the wrong side. Just watch me as I'm doing it. So this is my center front and this is my band. So this is my center front on the wrong side. I'm going to open the seam like so place my band on it. This place that has space for my rope is going to be on the right side, while this second place is going to be on the wrong side. So I open the seam and let the seam align like so on the center front. So I'll go ahead and stitch it all round with 1/2 inch. I'm done stitching my band on one side of it, as you can see, on the wrong side. And make sure the seam is aligned, and make sure you stitch both seam to secure it on both sides. So what's next now is to fold in this 1/2 inch and place it on the right side like so. Make sure the seam are aligned, just like this, and top stitch all round. So I'm leaving about 1 inch opening on the center front here for me to insert my elastic. So I'm going to start my stitching from here all round. So guys, I'm done with the band. As you can see, it's very nice and beautiful. Can you see that? So I'll go ahead and insert my elastic. And to know the amount of elastic I'm cutting out for this beautiful short pant, the person I'm making it for, our waistband is 37 inches. So to make it firm on the waistline, I'm going to deduct 8 inches from that 37 inches. The remaining one will give me 29 inches. I'm adding 1 inch for sewing allowance to it. That will make it 30 inches. 30 inches is what I'm going to cut out now. And after cutting out my elastic, I'm going to use my safety pin to insert it. And make sure you use pin to hold it on the other side to avoid it from getting inside. Now I'm done inserting my elastic. As you can see, I'm going to remove my safety pin and remove the pin that I used to secure the other edge. So make sure it's laid very well inside. Now go ahead and stitch it together, both edges. Just place it on each other. You can stitch it like so, or better still, you can place it on each other like this and stitch. Give it a thorough stitch. I'm done stitching my elastic. As you can see, I'll make sure I drag it in. After dragging it in, I'll go ahead and top stitch the opening here. I'm done top stitching the opening. As you can see, it's very neat and beautiful. So I'll go ahead and insert my rope with the help of my safety pin. And we are done. So drag it very well. Don't let the rope get inside to avoid unnecessary stress. So I'll go ahead and give it a good press, wear it on the mannequin to see the finishing look of it. If my tutorial has been helpful to you guys, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to support my channel. If you have any question pertaining to cutting and sewing, you can join me on my Facebook group, Details to Sew, created by Akorede Adenike. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Akorede Adenike. Please show some love by liking and following my page on Facebook at Aniki Culture. Till I see you in my next video, guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.